What's happening, all my life gainers and Teslaites? This is going to be a video talking about just a few of the changes that are going to take place to the Model Y 2022. Man, I just got my Model Y 2021 and it's starting to look like I should have waited. But the only problem is they're on such a long back order. I probably should just be counting my stars. I was able to go ahead and get it right now because I needed a new battery, bigger battery, and I needed the space for the baby. If you're finding me for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so when I drop videos, you get them. Also, follow me on IG. If you ever have questions about Tesla or any of the investing and stock tips and real estate tips I give on this channel, it's easier for me to answer and respond with you guys via a DM on IG. So, ladies and gentlemen, at first, Model 3 was the flagship for Tesla. Not anymore. Ever since they came out with the Model Y in 2020 and introduced the heat pump along with a couple of other features, the Model Y has been the hottest selling thing Tesla owns right now. And with the Model Y coming out in 2022, there's going to be some stark changes in the technology. Not so much the body. The body's probably going to still look the same. I mean, people have had pictures that they found of it over in Berlin. But the technology is just going to continue to increase, making driving more fun and more easy. First things first, everyone is saying that they're going to be putting the 4680 battery in these 2022 versions of the Model Y. Why is that significant? Because this car is going to be getting 400 miles of range if they go ahead and do that. Now, some people are saying, why would Tesla do that, considering that their Tesla Model S and the X are pretty much the ones doing that right now with the Plaid versions? I say that if you can give people something that doesn't cost over $100,000 to get you a battery that big, people are going to be flocking to it. Another thing that has caused a bone of contention with people is just how much the price increases have been on Tesla. And I just have to be honest, I'm not thrilled about that, Elon, because you came out as a leader in the EV movement. You also touted how this car is going to change the world, not just for EVs, but for the planet itself. And right now, Tesla makes the greatest percent of profit on their vehicles of anybody in vehicles. Now, for my hardcore consumer folks and economists, if the marketplace is going to pay for it, then you charge what you can. Yes, I get that. But one thing we're trying to do right now is get early adoption, more adoption into EVs, and continuing to increase the price is going to push a lot of people out from even thinking about it. But hopefully the 2022 version of the Model Y will come back down in price as we start to get all the things that go on in the shipping commands fixed, and people can get their hands on some of this new technology. For one, the car is going to weigh about 10% less because of the materials they're going to be using, which is going to give your battery a 15% increase. And in a lot of the old model Teslas, you had this gap in some of the frame and structure. Well, that's going to be going away. And so, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get that. And then they continue to innovate in the full self-driving. Matter of fact, Elon was on WSD the other day, WSJ, excuse me, touting how at some point in time, the future is going to be full self-driving vehicles, and how we've got to begin to innovate the highway system and even start, making burrows underneath the highway and lapping highways on top of each other so that we can handle all the vehicles that are going to be on the road. Because when cars start self-driving, he feels like there's going to be more vehicles on the road. And I 100% agree with him. So, ladies and gentlemen, leave me all your comments. Would you like to see a 2022 Tesla Model Y with the 400-mile 4680 battery? And if you're a current owner of a Tesla Model Y, how are you enjoying it? I've got to say, I've really enjoyed my Model Y 2021 version. I guess the only thing that I could complain about is that maybe I should have waited a little longer and got the 2022. But like I said, I'm good. I got a Model 3 that I'm probably eventually going to trade in for the Cybertruck whenever it comes. But for right now, I'm good. And I would love to see more people getting into EVs because it not only saves you money, but these cars are extremely fun to drive. That's going to do it for this video. Don't forget to like my video. Please comment, subscribe, get yourself that life gain. Follow me on IG. Shoot me your questions and comments there. And I try to respond to pretty much anyone who decides to spend the time to come and holler at me on IG. Till that next Sex is Hell video, I'll see you.